At the moment, the focal point of the war against Germany is the British Second Army's advance from the Escaut Canal into and through Holland and its link up with the airborne troops in Arnhem. This bold thrust forward has been bitterly contested all the way. Knocked out German guns, that's one of the notorious 88s, and other war material line the route. Wounded Huns and prisoners are token evidence of the bitter fighting. When the Second Army slashed open the corridor through Holland, the Hun fought desperately to cut across it, counter-attacking on both flanks in a determined effort to halt our drive. But the corridor held, and this is the newsreel story of the entry into Holland. Valkenswaard was the first place of any size to be freed, and this is the first film of Dutch people greeting the British. One cameraman reported that they weren't so demonstrative as the Belgians had been, but I think you'll agree they look happy enough even here. And watch them as we reach Eindhoven. The British spearhead drove on at high speed, cheered on their way by Dutch villagers and by Allied airborne troops. Speed, the very essence of the thrust, brought success. When they entered Eindhoven, the reception was terrific. It was a repetition of scenes in France and Belgium. Freedom returning with the British and Allied troops. Cheers of welcome and gratitude from the people to Tommy driving through. And, of course, jeers and insults for a Dutch Nazi. That is, if you can insult a Quisling. Celebrations. Who said the Dutch were a stolid race? When it comes to rejoicing over the defeat of the Hun, it seems that Holland has nothing to learn from France or Belgium. Anyway, the celebrations in Eindhoven did much to obliterate some 4 years of German pollution. Happy scenes. But while Eindhoven rejoiced, the battle for the Rhine crossings went on. Allied transports and gliders were bringing reinforcements and supplies for the hard-pressed airborne troops further north. Help was on the way. Help for the isolated groups holding on at Nijmegen. Help for that very gallant force battling at Arnhem. Yes, reinforcements came by air, and on the ground, Dempsey's armor and US airborne troops went through to Nijmegen. Since then, contact has been made with the men of Arnhem.